Alright, could I just get your official title first?
I am the full-time ceramics instructor here at Cuesta.
How long have you been an instructor?
This is my first semester. Cuesta is hiring a tenure-track ceramics professor for the spring. I've applied for it, so we'll see. Right now I'm in a one-year temporary position, and a tenure-track position is, if you get tenure, then it's more of a permanent position.
And how did you get the ceramics job exactly?
It's incredibly competitive to get a teaching job, especially in ceramics. Last year I applied to about 45 jobs, probably had 5 interviews, and one of them was Cuesta, and I was offered the position, and I felt like this was the best fit for me.
And what experience did you have in the past that assisted you in getting this job?
So definitely having my MFA at K-State was great. While I was there, I was the instructor of record, it's called. So I was the teacher for 2 classes each semester. I taught ceramics and 3D design. I have my undergraduate degree in ceramics from the University of Wisconsin. And I also did a program called Teach for America. It is a really wonderful program that takes college graduates and places them in low-income schools around the country to close the achievement gap, with the effort of closing the achievement gap between high-income and low-income students. So I taught high school geometry for 2 years in Charlotte, North Carolina. And both of my parents are teachers. My father actually taught high school ceramics for 30 years. My whole family is artists or teachers.
And what classes specifically are you instructing now?
Right now I'm teaching 2 sections of Art 280, which is Intro to Ceramics, and then 1 section of it's 281, which is Wheel Throwing, A and B. Actually 2 classes.
How do you hope to improve the ceramics department in the coming years?
Because for the last, I think, 4 or 5 years, there hasn't been a full-time faculty member in ceramics. It's kind of, they've been doing fine, but it's really hard not having sort of one person kind of overseeing it, so I really hope to unify the other instructors. There's a lot of little changes I hope to make, but like the clay stomp is a big thing that I plan on doing every year at the tenure track position. Eventually I'd love to have a clay club, like a ceramics club, and have sales.
How do you hope to build a community here at Cuesta as the ceramics instructor?
Trying to reach out and involve the community, I think, through things like the clay stomp, through hopefully some pottery sales, and reaching out to, I guess, just overall raising awareness about the program and getting Cuesta students interested in it, kind of showing the potential of what can happen, and then also engaging the community at large, making them aware of what we do here.
And what sorts of project are you guys working on right now in your classes?
Right now, my wheel throwing class, they are doing a stacked piece, so they're throwing sections and stacking them to make large pieces.
The clay stomp. Could you just tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we mixed 5,000 pounds of clay. There were about 200 people that came. That was students, community members, other faculty and staff at Cuesta, and all that clay then that we mixed, we bagged it, and it's the clay that we'll be using in the classes. There hasn't been like a pottery sale, I guess, in 5 years, and that's something I'd like to get to, but I think in this first semester it's just too much. There is something else. I've been talking with Luis Gonzalez in the